Hello. 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 Why? Today I decided to make apple crisp, and I've never made that before, so I guess we'll just jump right into it. So first I have these apples, right? I have to cut them up because that's kind of how apple crisp is made. So I'm going to do that. Be right back. Okay, so the apples are done, and you might be wondering, hey, that's not the same amount of apples. Well, actually, I ran out of room on the plate, so I just put them in here, because that's what you're supposed to do anyway. So what you want to do is you want to take them and just kind of spread them around in here. So that, oh, there's one with a seed in it. Let me get that. Alright, so, got all of the seeds out, I think. I don't really know. That's pretty much all you do for this part, and then got your apples in your pan here, and what you want to do is you want to come over here, take a half teaspoon of flour, and you put that in this half cup of sugar. Then you add a teaspoon of cinnamon. You add that in there, and then you need a fork. You want to take your fork and you just want to swirl it in there, get it nice and well mixed. Really just
get it in there.
There we go. It's kind of getting there now. Alright, so now, once you have that, you want to take this and just sprinkle it over your apples. You can kind of see what I'm doing here. You sprinkle it on over. You want to be nice and liberal with it. Nice and sprinkled. Alright. My mom makes this dessert all the time. It's one of my favorites, and now I'm trying it for the first time. And one of the things she said was to maybe add some applesauce to it, since we don't really have that many apples around. So that's what I'm going to do. I have this cinnamon applesauce. It's probably backwards on your screen, but hey, we're going to just add it in and see what happens. Alright, so I got my applesauce in there, and now what you kind of want to do is just kind of
spread things around a little bit.
Get everything nice and covered in the cinnamon and the applesauce. You can use the spoon to do this. I need to pay attention to my camera angle so then you can actually see what I'm doing. And once that's pretty much spread around, then you want to take your fourth cup of water and do kind of the same thing you did with the cinnamon. Just kind of spread it around. Make it nice and even. And then go back to spreading it around again. You just want to get everything nice and coated. Get your apples nice and covered in your cinnamon, your applesauce, all that great stuff. I spilled a little bit on myself, but it's fine. Everything's fine. You want to make sure that if you've got some connected bits, you just want to break them up and spread it around in here. And then make it nice and even. You want to just make an even plane for you to put your topping on. Alright, so that's part one done. Alright, so now you want to take about a cup of flour. You want to add about, and I'm halving this recipe, so my measurements are probably off, but it's fine. Everything is fine. So you want to add just about a little under a half cup of brown sugar.
A little bit under that.
You want to add definitely a half cup of sugar, a half a stick of butter, which I will cut now because I completely forgot to do that before I started filming. But you know, it's fine. You just do what you can while you do it. Everything's fine. So now you just want to get the butter off the fork, and you just want to mix it all around really nice. You want to mix that butter in there, nice, crumbly. Alright, so now that it's mixed, you can kind of see what that looks like. It's kind of the consistency of like moon sand, if anybody knows what that is. And now we're just going to put it on the top of our apple crisp over there. So one thing that you should probably keep in mind is while you're making your like strudel stuff to put on the top, you should preheat your oven, because I forgot to do that and now I have to wait like 10 minutes or something to actually put it in the oven, so yeah, oh well. Alright, so now that my oven is preheated, I'm going to put the aPpLe in the oven. And I didn't say it before, but I'll say it now. When you put your strudel on there, you just want to make it nice and even and cover all the apples. Alright, so here it goes in the oven. Close her up. So that'll have to bake for like 45 minutes, so I'll see you then when it's done. Alright, so I just pulled it out of the oven, and as you can see, it's pretty hot. It's bubbling. But this is what it'll look like when you're done. Just wait for it to cool and then serve it and eat it. And so I just pulled it out of the oven. It's still pretty hot. There's bubbles happening every now and then. But yeah, this is what it'll look like. Enjoy when you get it done. But let it cool first. Thank you all so much for watching. I had a lot of fun making the aPpLe CrIsP and everything, and thank you for watching this episode of whatever I'm going to call this video. See you guys later.